Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Ew, do I sound weird? I sound weird right now, I don't know why. Hold on.
That's because of how you talk in front of like an audience.
I'm here with my sister. I wanted her to come because with all this sex trafficking coming, I'm paranoid. I do not want to go anywhere by myself, just parked, even though it's broad daylight. So today, I kind of wanted to film. Today is the... Today is Thursday, December 26, 2019. And I wanted to do my, 2019 recap of, everything kind of that I learned of 2019 and things I want to change. Overall, just, summarizing my 2019 because just so I can look back at it and be like, damn, that's what I went through, the last year of the fucking decade. Anyways, we'll just get right into it. So, what's the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about? I really should have planned this out more, but I wanted this to be really real raw. My thoughts of 2019. Low-key 2019 kind of sucked. Hello, it's Alondra, editing Alondra, about to post this video. And I just want to put a disclaimer out there. This isn't for anything I talk about. This isn't for pity, isn't for anyone to feel bad for me or anything like that. 2019, I'm leaving behind. It's literally just for me to look back at. I'm not asking for any sympathy. Nothing like that. I just want to give that disclaimer. No shade to anyone. All love here. 2019 definitely saw the worst of myself. I don't know how to
crying.
Yes, there's a lot of crying in 2019. 2019 was the year of emotional breakdowns, the year of
mental breakdown.
I hit rock bottom. I'm pretty sure I hit a teenage rock bottom in 2019 because I haven't lived life. I can't say I've hit rock bottom. I don't know what, unless this is rock bottom, then that sucked. But it was a pretty hard year. This isn't for any pity, anything like that. I'm fine now. I'm chilling. I'm as stable as a 17-year-old California girl can ever be in high school with college job. I feel like the end of the day really did make me stronger because what I went through in this year, I thought I never would have to, but since I got through it, it took a very long time to get through it, but since I got through it, I feel like, as of right now, anything that gets thrown at me, I know I can get through it, just because, if I can go through the worst and come out fine, there's nothing else that I can't do, if that makes sense. Some things that I wish I knew before 2019 occurred that probably would have helped me out. I definitely feel the most important thing in your life that should be your number one priority is to find self-love and self-respect and all that. And I feel I really did lack that in 2019 in the sense I didn't know who I was as a person. I didn't know how to be my own self, my own person by myself, because as most of you know, because everyone that subscribes to the channel knows me, I suppose, because
obviously no one in their right mind outside of Dixon would subscribe to her.
Okay, she's so rude. Anyways, but no, in total reality, everyone that probably watches this knows who I am. And if you've seen my prior videos, you would have known that I had a boyfriend when 2019 started. I was in that relationship for a cool minute, over 2 years, and we broke up, obviously. And when that happened, I realized I didn't know how to be by myself, which was kind of weird because I'm only fucking 17 years old. It wasn't I was fucking married, but in the sense
they did everything together.
We were with each other all the time, every single day, on the weekends. Stop staring. Oh my god. There wasn't a time that we weren't together, I felt or we weren't texting each other. And when we broke up, I felt I didn't know how to be by myself. I didn't know how to rely on myself for happiness, because being together or being with him was what made me happy at that time. And I went through a really bad stage after the breakup. I'm not gonna get into details onto why we broke up or anything like that. If you know, you know. What?
Oh, it sounded like you started crying. I was like, what the hell?
Oh no. I was telling my sister I don't cry anymore.
About it, at least.
Yeah, I don't cry about that anymore. We'll get into that. But, damn it. Glad you see me lose my train of thought. I was on a roll.
Sure.
I'm just kidding. I'm bouncing off everywhere. basically, after the breakup, I was a hot mess in the sense, like, I was so sad for so long. I really felt like my life was over, but I didn't know how to continue on being happy because I just didn't know what it was like. I was in this relationship since I was a freshman in high school, and at that time it was my end of my junior year. That was I feel like he was my high school boyfriend in the sense, like, I don't think I'm gonna get a boyfriend in the rest of high school because that's stupid. I'm leaving the college. What's the point of getting a boyfriend right now? And I feel like he was a majority of my high school experience, and I didn't know how to be without it. And if I'm being totally raw and honest, I was in a really bad state. I feel like that was some other things that were going on in my life. I was a little depressed, not gonna lie. It was so hard for me to get out of my bed. I lost 12 pounds after that breakup. Not because, like, I felt like I needed to get skinnier or whatever, like, not like that, but because I was so sick. Like, I felt like I got sick because of that breakup. Like, it took a toll on my body that I couldn't eat. Everything that I ate, if I ate, it was very little, and, like, I would feel sick. Like, I feel like I had to throw up. Did I ever throw up? No. But I always felt like I had to. And then I had gone to the doctors for, like, just a checkup for this camp I was going to. That camp changed my life for the better, but we'll get back into that. They told me I lost 6 pounds, and she was like, what's wrong? Like, are you not eating? Like, are you unhealthy? And I knew what was wrong with me. I just didn't want to admit it because I didn't know why I was acting like that, because it wasn't like I was purposely not trying to eat. I just couldn't keep anything down. And I look back at it and I was like, wow, that was so stupid of me. Like, why would you let a guy do that to you? Why would you let a guy get to you that much where you become unhealthy? Like, I could not believe that I let myself count on someone that much, that without them I lost who I was as a person. And being without him now, it has done a lot of good for me in my life. I'm happy again. It took me a very long time. That camp helped, but I'm very happy again. I'm content with my life. And this is no shade towards him. We live our own separate lives now. If you probably know him, you can keep like supporting him, being his friend. I don't care. I saw this thing where it was like, if you love someone, there'll always be a part of you that would always love them. And in the sense, like, I'm not in love with him, or not like love wise anymore, but like just someone that you cared for so long, you don't want to see anything wrong happen to them, anything bad. And I do definitely think that is. I only wish him good in his life. I wish he learns to mature. He learns to mature. I'm sure, I don't know how he is now, but if he is, good for him. But I hope he just learns to love himself too, and just be a better person for himself, and learn to live for himself, because that's what I'm doing. That's what I have learned. I have a really good support system around me. I have my sister, I have my parents, I have my best friends, I have my family. They were really there for me, where I felt like the whole world was against me. Like, I fucking lost my job. Like, oh my god, we won't not get into that. But it's just like that whole breakup situation, and so many other things happening at the end of junior year, that that was my rock bottom stage. That was where I felt like everything was over for me, in the sense, like, I had no more will to do anything. Like, it took me so much to get out of bed. It took me so much to eat. Like, I was still going through this on my birthday, because my birthday's like in May. And I remember my birthday, I was crying so much. I was crying because I was like, I cannot believe this is my life. I can't believe this is what I've been through. And it's so pathetic to look back at. Like, oh my god, I will insert pictures of me crying on my fucking birthday, because I can look back at it and it makes me laugh. And
you cried on your birthday?
Yes. Clown. I was a clown. I'm a very emotional person, which is also really bad. Like, this whole thing was really bad. Like, me being a very emotional person, being very sentimental, I care way too much for others. Like, if you know me, and you know me well, you know that I was a pushover, or I could be a pushover, because I feel for more people more than I feel for myself, in the sense, like, I felt like I did something wrong in the relationship, or I felt like it was all my fault, like, this was all on me. And I wanted to help others, where I really needed to help myself. I wasn't in a good state, and I didn't want to admit that I was in a bad state. So yeah, so that's all I'm gonna go into the breakup. That the thing I wish I knew in 2019 was to learn to love yourself before you learn to love anyone else. And I am loving myself. I'm loving the person I'm becoming. I'm a lot happier now. I know my self-worth. I do not stick, or how do I say, I do not I don't take crap anymore from people. I learned to stand up for myself. I know what I deserve, what I don't deserve, and or when people don't deserve me, and I have no problem cutting you out of my life now if you did me fucking dirty. Oh, Camp Royal. I also went to Camp Royal. If you don't know what that is, that's like a leadership like camp or whatever. Like schools have it, and they send like students out there. And I went to it, and it was the best experience of my life. To anyone younger than me, I'm really hoping my sister gets a chance to go to it. I feel like everyone went there, they needed it. Everyone that I met there, they needed that camp too. They were all in, not, I want to say they're all in a bad place, but there's so much things you don't, there's so many problems in people's lives that it really puts into perspective like how little, or not how little, but it really puts into perspective that everyone's dealing with their own demons. And it was just such a like, it was a place to be yourself. Like no one judged you, not a single person judged you, or
at least publicly.
Probably, but no, it was such a safe environment that like when I went there, I told them everything that I went through, or because you had to for these exercises, because to be a leader you need to learn how to deal with like your past. You need to learn how to deal with shit that you just don't want to come to light, or you don't want to think it runs your life so much, but it actually does. And I'm so blessed to have gone to that camp. I actually, on the camp trip, I had met a girl that damn near went through the same exact thing I did in my past relationship, and was also they were broken up or whatever. And I am not joking when I said we went through the same thing, like damn near the same fucking thing. And it was crazy because we bonded like no other. Now she's one of my best friends. Valerie, if you've seen this, I love you. Also Marisol and Maria, if you're also seeing this, I met them at camp too. I love you guys equally as much. Hi guys, it's the last day of camp. These are my friends. This is Maria, and then it's Valerie, and then it's Marisol.
Alondra subscribers? You mean fans?
Fans,
Go
hey.
like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't have one.
These are the beautiful ladies I met on this trip. Even though
We met before, so
we met the Saturday before, okay?
and we clicked porque whatever. I sleep with her.
Okay, you know what's so funny? Were you with your family waiting at the door of the hotel? Yeah.
We stuck together so much that people thought we were from the same town, because we were not only talking to each other, but we really stuck together. And they're like, "You're supposed to meet people from out of town." I'm like, "I did." Maria and Marisol are from fucking Fairfield, and Valerie's from Rio. Like, they're all like 30 to 40 minutes away from me. But yeah, so that camp really saved my life. I really say, I think if you're a junior right now, you go the summer after your junior year. So if you're a junior or younger, I would really look into it. Anyone that went there can tell you it changed their life for the better. There's so many exercises, so many speakers that change your life. And I know it sounds super stupid, like everyone's like, "Oh my god, it changes my life." Like that's how I was. Like people would tell me like it's so like life changing and blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, like everyone says about every fucking camp. No, this one, like, it was just such a safe place. Like there was at one point where everyone would cry, and it was just like no one was judging you. I was actually very sad to leave the camp because I knew I had to come back to reality. I had to come back to dealing with that I just didn't want to deal with, and I wasn't ready to come back from reality. And you're also like without your phone, like you don't have any service there, which I thought, like, I was like, I'm gonna die. I was so sad to leave, and the people that I was with were also so sad to leave, because it was like an escape. It was really like you're living in a false reality, in a sense. Like everyone from home gone, you're disconnected from, you're just with these group of people, and you're safe. No one felt not safe. You felt you could be vulnerable there, and everything was gonna be okay. And I love that about that camp. That camp changed my life, and I would recommend it to any single person that's interested. I should fucking go, because like it's so worth it. I almost wish people can come on my mind and like show like how much love and how much like I am so grateful. My friends told me that when I came back from the camp, I was different, and they said it was actually a lot better, because when I went to the camp, they said they're really, really worried for me that I wouldn't ever be the same again. And I'm not the same person I was. I was really naive. I was really naive and oblivious prior to everything happening. And they said they thought I would always kind of be a little more down than I usually was. And they said when I came back, it almost like a light shed over me, in a sense. Like I had a new persona, a healthier one, a happier one, and everything made a little bit more sense in the world. That you go through these things because God never puts you through stuff He doesn't think you can't get over. He puts you through these obstacles to make you a stronger person, and I am a stronger person. Just please go to that camp. So that's another top thing of my 2019. Since this was my senior year, I am now done with my first half of senior year. I wish someone told me how much stress comes with that. People used to say that junior year is your hardest. Senior year has been my hardest. Senior has been my hardest year, but honestly has been the most funnest is not a year, the most fun year of my high school experience, in the sense like it's my first time, you know, being single. College apps were so hard. College apps were so stressful. I'm still dealing with like there's so much that goes into college that I feel like no one really told me. Like I knew it was like a stress. Oh, now she's just staring at me. I knew it was like a stress. I had seen seniors prior like stressing about it, but low-key just thought they were doing everything last minute. But like low-key I felt like I was doing everything last minute. At least my UC apps, I literally did them the day before. Or the beginning of senior year is great. I'm doing phenomenal. Besides college apps, school-wise, oh my god, I hate honors physics. I hate that class. I cannot stress enough how much I regret taking that class. I don't get the concept. There's so much that goes into senior year. I was watching High School Musical yesterday, and I was watching the one where they graduate, and I know for a fucking fact I'm gonna cry my eyes out when we graduate, just because I met my 3 best friends I hope to have in my life the rest of my life. I love them to pieces. Like I know I would not be able to get through high school without them. Like there's just something, high school sucks ass. I was really blessed to have them as a good support system at school. I have a really great support system at home as well. My parents, my annoying sister. I think I'm more her support system.
What? You're the one with all the problems.
You're not fucking helping me. You're just yelling at me and making fun of me.
Actually, you're the one that yells at me.
We're not gonna get through this right now. Yeah, but senior year has honestly been so fun. In the sense, like, I am living one of my best lives right now. I feel like my parents give me more Clarissa, do you think mom and dad give me more freedom?
Yeah, you call a lot, and you've been going to a lot more parties than your whole negative vibes that you've gone to.
Yeah, I didn't really go out. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was...
Like, we don't go to parties.
Yeah, my parents didn't really let me go to parties. Like,
no, it's not that they don't let us. It's just like we don't.
No, in the sense they don't let us go. In the sense we cannot stay out late. I still cannot stay out late to parties, but I was just never a party scene type of person.
Girl, you come back at like midnight.
No, that's early. See, we think we're out late, but we're not. Like, these parties go, like, people will start getting there at midnight, and I have to be home in bed by midnight. I'm enjoying my best single life. That's literally what it is. Like, you just don't have to worry about someone else. I'm having fun for myself. I don't have to worry about anyone else but myself. Unless my friends are acting stupid, then we gotta watch them. I dedicated this year, and I said I'm gonna do everything I missed out on my first 3 years. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna go out as much as possible, and I have a car, so most of the time I am driving, so I can take myself wherever I want. I mean, I still gotta ask permission for the most part. Like, I've gotten to like the point with my parents where I can just tell them like I'm going to eat somewhere, and they're not gonna get mad at me, because 1, I'm always the one driving. 2, like, I have yet to prove them that I'm not a responsible person. Like, I don't come home drunk. Definitely the end of 2019 was a lot better for me. I still cry. Or actually, fun fact, I don't know if it's for everyone else that went through a breakup, let me know, but I cried so much after that breakup that I cannot cry anymore. Like, I cannot, like...
About that.
Or not even about that, like, songs just make me cry. Like, I'd be driving and there I am crying. And now I'm just like, nothing. What was I talking about? Did you just, oh, I thought that was your sock. I was about to sock you. My anger issues are still the same.
Maybe even worse.
I'm a very emotional person.
Angry.
And my emotions are heightened to like, I get angry very easily. And my friends can tell. My friends can tell because when I get angry, my face gets really red and I start shaking. And I just scream. Like, it's bad. Crying. Well, okay, back to what I was saying. I don't really cry anymore. Sometimes I try because when I cry, I go to sleep like better. But, which I noticed because I was crying a lot. Mid 2019. But, yeah, like, I don't cry anymore.
All of 2019.
2019 went to me, but I'm fine. I came out better than I went in. I'm stronger mentally, physically. Actually, no, I gained weight. Fun fact, I gained weight, and
which was your goal for a while.
Yes, if that was a goal in 2019 to gain weight, I gained the weight that I lost, and I gained more weight, especially when I went to that camp, because that camp fed me 3 times a day, full course meals, and I had to eat it because like they're feeding me, and snacks in betweens. So I gained a lot of weight on that trip, and I just continue to gain weight, and I am actually pretty happy. I'm happy with my weight right now. I still want to gain weight. Muscle, not like fat. I do want to gain muscle and such because physically I have a skinny ass arm. You can't really tell because I have a skinny ass arm. So that's definitely a goal for 2020. 2019, I went through rock bottom and I came out stronger and I learned how to love myself. I'm still learning. Some days it's not as best. Like, life isn't perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I know I'm not a perfect person. But I'm trying to be the best person I am for myself. Because at the end of the day, the only person you really do have to please is yourself. If you're happy within yourself, then you're fine. If you're insecure within yourself, you're just gonna be a downer towards everyone else, and that's not the person I want to be. So I just learned to love myself. That's practically it, and it's been going really well. I have a crush. He's a TikToker. Learning to love yourself is a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy, because it's definitely not easy, but it's so worth it. And what I did to really figure out how to love myself is just started doing things that made me happy, surrounded myself with positive people, and I found someone that wasn't so positive for me or wasn't doing me any good, or if even was bringing more darkness into my life, I cut them off. I have no problem to cut people off anymore. I've learned that I have a really good support system around me. I don't think I need to name anyone. Like, if you know you did something positive in my life, you made me a better person, I love you for you. I will forever be grateful for any of you. I love the people I surround myself with. I love my life right now. My life is full of only positive people. I don't have anyone here that I like want to cut off, because now I'm just no tengo vergüenza. Bye. When you stop worrying and you learn to just worry for yourself, like you are only doing stuff that's gonna make you a better person, it works. So just be a positive person. Just look at the bright side of stuff. Be there for others, because just don't ever do rude stuff to people, because you don't know what they're dealing with. You should deal with your shit instead of just bringing pain to other people. And that's on that. You have to take the negative stuff out of your life. Like, that's really all it is. Like, look at these people in your life and say, what are they bringing to me? Are they making me a worse person? Are they making myself degrade my self-esteem? If they are, bye. Or like, my friends, the people I surround myself with, they truly uplift me. They make me remember every single day that I am worth living. I am worth something in my life, and I can say I hope I do the same for other people. I don't want other people to feel like they're worthless or whatever, because feeling worthless sucks. It really does suck, and I never want to bring that into anyone else's life. I want everyone's life to be have a positive aura. Vibes are real. You have to have a good vibe to be around with. Some goals I have for 2020 are get into the college I want or go on a good life path.
The first time she started talking about her going to college, I literally started bawling my eyes out.
She loves me. We might get into arguments every freaking day because we're very similar. Me and my sister have attitude. We're little divas. Thank you to our mother. Goals for I have for 2020. Continue to find self-love because loving yourself, period, it's the best thing to do. Lisa, do you love yourself or are you trying to love yourself?
Try.
I don't know if you could ever truly like be satisfied with yourself because you're just always supposed to keep trying to be better. If you catch yourself doing something that you're like, fuck, I shouldn't be doing that, like,
don't do it.
Don't do it. Like, I catch myself comparing myself a lot, and like that's just unhealthy. Like, they are the way they are, they have a purpose in their life, and they maybe have to look like that, or maybe that's just their persona, because that being like that is gonna lead them to their path. The way I am is gonna lead me to my path. I shouldn't be comparing myself because we don't have the same fate. The girl that might have the perfect body, good for her. That body, that whatever she has is gonna lead her to her path. My body is gonna lead me to my path, and I have to realize that we're our own people. We bring different things to the table and equally are as good. I'm not saying that if you have a perfect body, you are like that's all you have. No, it's honestly truly what's on the inside. I'm just always trying to uplift myself, be a better person for myself so I can bring positivity to other people. And so yeah, that's definitely a goal of mine, to keep uplifting myself in 2020. Definitely another goal of mine is to grow up, in a sense. Like, I'm pretty sure where I'm gonna end up, or actually I'm not sure, I don't want to jinx anything, but there's only one college that I picked that would make me stay at home. So if I go to any other ones that I applied to, I will probably have to live with myself, and it's gonna make me grow up, in the sense like I have lived with my parents every day of my life, and I love everything they've done for me, but it's time for me to move on. It's time not move on, but it's time for me to grow up. I'm gonna be my own person. I hope I can do that in a healthy way, and I don't want to lose my sense of self. Another one, still gain weight. I heard you do gain weight in college. I don't know how I feel about that, because I want to gain weight, but some people say they regret it right after, so I don't know. Just honestly continue to do positivity. Maybe grow this YouTube channel. I would love to keep growing this YouTube channel. I love making videos. I've just been super busy, and that's why, like, I'm just not on here. Like, I've been a really busy person, but I'm trying to get more on it. I have another video filmed. I don't know which one's gonna go first, the Dutch Bros one or this one. I don't know which one I finish first, because my computer's starting to work now again, which is also a thing. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry this thing was kind of all over the place, but I kind of wanted it to be raw, my real thoughts of 2019. And this was, you really saw like what 2019 did for me, what it took away from me, what it made me stronger. I'm a lot more, I feel like I'm a lot more me. I feel like I'm realizing who I am as a person. I'm so happy. I didn't cry. Yeet. Okay, but thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment down below anything you want to see. And I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.
Bye bye.